I'm Peter Arpin with Renewable Now, and welcome back to GreenFest. Now, last year we brought you a lot of hybrids and EVs. Here in the city, we're still congested with traffic. We have some mass transportation. As you look at some of these cars, there's one right there. There's a nice hybrid. And part of the discussion here at GreenFest with Renewable Now, and I'm going to be a part of it, is a forum about transportation and what role does it play not only in an urban center but in a country and in a community, and what are the changes, and then how do those changes really kind of help bring social and economic equity to each and every neighborhood, not just on a limited basis. In addition to that, of course, we're going to be taking you into Faneuil Hall, all of the history here in Boston. And as we think back, there's going to be a reference, in fact, to the Boston Tea Party and what was some of the ignition, what was some of the fire about that. But more importantly, today we are focused with Karen Weber and her team and the R&N team on positive energy. Do you feel positive today about where we are and where we are headed? If not, stay tuned and you will.
So just to really quickly, we couldn't do this without the City of Boston's support. We couldn't do it without the fantastic Greenovate programs that the city has gotten started and starting to raise consciousness in everyone's mind about how important it is to do green things.
I am so happy to be back with Dr. Karen Weber, Executive Director, GreenFest. Beautiful, unbelievable day. What's the message this year? What is really the theme this year?
Positive solidarity.
What does that mean?
Well, what it means to us is that we need to think about things in the most positive way possible, because in spite of and in the face of so many things that are seeming to go awry and the worries about climate change, is that let's hope it's climate change for the better. We are worried that things are going to be create problems, but if we all band together and make things move in another direction, who knows? Maybe we're going to reshape our world in a way that is meaningful, even more meaningful than where we've been today. And the only way we'll do it is if we do it and embrace all our diversities, all our strengths, all our weaknesses, all our wonderful creative ideas and ways that we can work together no matter where we are and who we are.
Great kickoff to this, and I think it was reflected in this breakfast. What else is going on over the next 3 days that is going to really manifest that theme?
Well, hopefully people are going to see, with all the wonderful forums that we have planned at Faneuil Hall, the themes of water and transportation and energy and health and technology and the youth, and also our conversation on resilience, race, and equity, that with these kinds of themes, people can start, they can go over to Faneuil Hall, get a taste of that, come back to the City Hall Plaza, see the various exhibitors, see the various things on our stage, and start to get a feel for, that things will meld, that they'll go and watch a film and have a good discussion. We have amazing films in our film. So I think in each case, they can sort of get a sense of, it's not just an isolated thing. It's something that's grounded. It's something that they go back and they're not there as an individual. They can say, as an individual, these are things that I'm thinking about, but hopefully they're going to connect with their neighbor, with their schools, with their workplaces, with their government, and say, these are things that are important to us. They matter. How do we make it happen?
And as you talk about positive change, there's a faith part of it. Faith in our planet. Faith in each other, faith in the government.
And faith in ourselves.
So let's get the word out.
Thank you very much, Renewable Now Network.
Good luck, Karen.
I'd like to call up Governor Michael Dukakis and honor him with a Green Initiative Award for all the amazing work he's been doing for years.
am with former Massachusetts Governor Dukakis. Governor Dukakis, thanks so much for being here today. You gave us a really good retrospective of where Boston and Massachusetts was when you first really got on the political scene and had a chance.
Up here. I mean, I remember it as a kid. This is a very different city these days.
What are the things that came together? What good choices did Massachusetts and Boston make to bring us to where we are today?
Well, part of it was people. You know, this was not a tolerant city. It was racist, it was anti-Semitic, it was angry, it was deteriorating badly in the 50s and 60s, as many of our cities were. And somehow in the late 60s, early 70s, we finally woke up to the fact that the bones of this city were amazing. There was history here, there was tradition.
Unbelievable natural resources.
Beauty. There was a harbor out there that was a sewer, and today is a gem. And we all just began working at it. And got to work at it all the time, no question about it. But it's just a different place. Still has its problems. We need affordable housing here. We need a lot of stuff. But paying attention to this unique environment in the city of Boston has been awfully important. And a lot of people have been.
Where do you see Massachusetts and Boston today? If you were still here making decisions, what decisions would you make to push us to the next level?
First thing I do is connect North and South Station by rail. It's absolutely ridiculous to have this 1 mile gap in the middle of our public transportation system. And the sooner we can get going on that, the better. This is not a difficult project, but it needs work and it needs energy. And secondly, to continue to do everything we can to make this the city it is. A city you can put your arms around. I'm a little worried about 775-foot buildings in the middle of Boston. I don't think that's what we need. I don't think we ought to be putting shadows on Boston Common and the Public Garden. I mean, these are sacred spaces, and they're the things that define this city. So protecting what we have, making them better and better, doing the kind of work we're now doing with the Emerald Necklace, which was hidden and buried in places, makes a huge difference. And the more we do that, the better this city is going to be. Bringing people together always is important, and we're doing that these days.
As you think generally about building a cleaner, healthier future, New England has a good reputation. I think Boston and Massachusetts does. Do you see the cities and states taking more of a leadership? We may or may not have it, depending on who's in office in Washington on a national level. What's our responsibility locally and right in the community?
Well, especially now with a president and an administration that seem determined to trash our environment at every stage, it's going to be very important for the states and the cities, for the governors and the mayors. Republicans and Democrats alike to go out there and do these things. I like the fact that the governor of California was meeting with the president of China when the president of the United States wasn't talking clean places, clean spaces, and climate change, and going out there to Beijing and meeting with them. More, my hat's off to Jerry Brown. And I think a broad coalition of states and cities can really do a great deal until we get ourselves a president who understands how important this is.
And do we have the level of collaboration when you think about GreenFest, and you were an early supporter, and you think about academia and government and business and arts and culture, do you think we have the collaboration to set really aggressive goals here in New England? 100% renewable, getting control of waste, better mass transit, all the things we're going to talk about. Do you think we have the will?
We're doing it. This is the most energy efficient state in the country. We're going to have a whole new series of efforts to make it even better. And it seems to have broad support across the board around here. So, yeah, we need that, but we also need some leadership in Washington that wakes up. I mean, I don't know what the matter with the president is, but if he doesn't understand that we're facing very serious environmental challenges in this planet of ours, then there's something wrong with it.
Look over to Europe this summer.
So if we don't work with the business community, we don't work with our residents, there's no way that we're going to get Boston to be a carbon neutral city by 2050. And so having dialogues like we're going to have at GreenFest over the next few days are incredibly important.
I am with?
I'm Austin Blackman. I'm the Chief of Environment, Energy, and Open Space for the City of Boston.
What role does the City of Boston play today in GreenFest?
Well, we are happy to host this, but this really is Karen Weber's event. She takes it from start to finish and makes sure that she brings together all the wonderful minds in Boston that are working on sustainability initiatives and making sure that Boston can be that city on the hill that on sustainability issues, climate protection, adaptation. So all the credit really belongs to Karen.
She made a really good point, right? It's a large expanse. There's a number of challenges. As you think about Boston today, because Governor Dukakis kind of took us back and on a retrospective, what are you most proud of and what are your greatest challenges today?
Gosh, I'm proud of the leadership position that Boston has, that Mayor Walsh has been able to be a leader of the C40 cities, of climate mayors, that we're very active in the Carbon Neutral Cities Alliance, and that we're helping other cities that might not be as far along as we are, making sure that they're aware of our best practices and also our lessons learned, and helping them understand how they can take the very first steps on climate action, whether that's hiring a sustainability director or doing a climate action plan, replacing LEDs on their streets or in their buildings, putting together a plan to make their buildings more energy efficient. All of these things that Boston has already done, we want to make sure that we help other cities do that as well, because those benefits in terms of reducing greenhouse gas emissions accrue to our residents as well. So certainly very proud of the work that we've done there. Where we've got more work to do is on reducing waste in the city of Boston, diverting more of our waste from landfills to recycling, improving on composting. And so we've started a zero waste planning effort here in the city of Boston that will be kicking off later this year to help us in that area, where we certainly have a long way to go compared to some of our peer cities like San Francisco, where they divert 80% of their waste from landfill.
That's a great example. You made the point too, and around waste, this would be key. You have to get the business community to engage fully.
That's 100% right, and that's the case with everything that we do as it relates to climate change. Municipal operations are a very, very small percentage of the greenhouse gas emissions in Boston. So if you look at that, are about 320 buildings, about 1,000 vehicles. That's only 3%. If you don't get the largest businesses, but really all businesses and all of our residents working on these issues, we're not going to be able to hit that goal of being carbon neutral by 2050.
But you do it through leadership, through setting the platform, through incentives, and certainly through letting the businesses understand there's an economic, financial benefit to them as well.
That's exactly right, and we want to lead by example. A great way that we do that is we've kicked off our energy savings performance contract, and that's looking at all of our buildings and understanding where we can make investments that will pay for themselves. So actually we'll save so much money from these investments that a vendor is willing to guarantee that they will offset any of the cost or debt or interest that's associated with doing them, and if they don't pan out, this vendor will pay the city back. That's how confident that they are that we have those opportunities to save money. And so the city wants to lead by example by showing that there is this economic way of making our buildings more energy efficient, but then also reducing greenhouse gas emissions.
Keep up the good work, and thank you for being here.
And then having groups like this one, like our Boston Green Ribbon Commission, where we're able to bring 30 and 40 of our best and brightest CEOs and leaders of businesses in Boston.
Oh, the struggle is real.
Wait, what?
These Reman toner cartridges? Where are the real HP ones?
I ordered generic ones off the web. I'm trying to save us money.
You're trying to be annoying and you're succeeding. LOL, JK. 1 out of 3 remanufactured toner cartridges epically fails. So I ordered original HP toner cartridges. BT Dubs, WB Mason, delivers them for free. Hey, George.
What about these?
They're dead.
Who but WB Mason, an HP preferred partner.
The heart and soul of GreenFest GreenFest is right here. It's with exhibitors, suppliers, businesses, people willing to take a chance, people willing to make an investment. And guess what? They are as diverse as every single person in this city and as diverse as this group that is walking past us. So let's go in, let's meet some of these exhibitors and suppliers who make this, and advertisers and sponsors, a very special event year after year.
Here at Boston GreenFest. I'm here with Honest Tea, and we're having a great day sampling all of our organic, fair trade certified teas. We got all of our flavors of teas in our plastic bottles, and we're just really trying to educate people on our product, how sustainable we are as a company, and it's going great. Sustainability is important because it's going to help us with our future. If something's not sustainable, then like how are we supposed to, look forward into the future, basically.
My name is Mark Pins. I'm with Olivia's Organics. We're a fourth-generation, family-owned organic salad company. We're located right here in Chelsea, and we're here sampling some of our fresh product. Organics are extremely important. When you buy organic agriculture or organic anything, you're buying something that's been produced in a manner that's better for the planet. And an important byproduct of that is that what you're eating is better for you.
So in the middle of Faneuil Hall, with the acrobatic show right behind us, why are you, Nick and Molly from Honey for Haiti, not on top of a ladder over there?
Well, we don't have that sort of balance, unfortunately, but today we're here on behalf of Renewable Now to present Honey for Haiti and our products to the people of the Boston GreenFest and of passers-by of Faneuil Hall, so we're super excited. There's a big crowd coming out for this amusement show, so we're very excited to see how much product we can sell, how much money we can raise for the children and support the sustainable development projects going on here.
Molly, is this your first time at GreenFest?
Yes, it is.
So, and you're still in school. So as you think about your overall experiences and kind of you think about Boston, right, and academia and schools, and what are your thoughts around being here as part of GreenFest, representing Honey for Haiti, how all this kind of comes together maybe around a sustainable world?
It's interesting because, all the people here that are attracted to GreenFest and in the area probably have like some interest in sustainability or going green or something, and it, connects really nicely into Honey for Haiti. So hoping to find a couple of like-minded people to come and check out the project, and maybe they'll find a connection to it and want to help and support.
So generally, Nick, folks can come to GreenFest, they can stop by, they can buy product. What else can they do to help you and Honey for Haiti?
They can visit our social media at Honey for Haiti on Facebook and Instagram, and they can support on our website at honeyforhaiti.org. We have our full selection of products available on the site, ready to purchase. We'll mail them out to you, we'll deliver them if it's in the local Rhode Island, Boston area. So we're just happy to have any support, and we appreciate anything that you can give to Honey for Haiti.
So we're here with Connor, and the My Selfie is Worth Something at www.charity.me at the Echo Fest, Boston Green, near City Hall. I'm going to ask you guys, what is the organization about?
So I work for a company called Charity. We're a social giving platform which connects charities with users and gets donors to sponsor different events. What we do is we ask people to take a selfie, just provide their social influence, and for every selfie, 5-second video or gift, depending on the challenge that the people like, we donate $1 on your behalf. So for your selfie, we'll donate $1. And all you got to do is text for this festival especially. You got to text HUG to 797979. Follow the steps to the link, and at no expense to you, you'll be asked to take a selfie hugging our tree right here, and we'll donate $1 for your selfie.
Let me ask you, if somebody's watching this live feed right now, are they able to donate?
Yes, they are. So if they're going to complete the challenge, all they would have to do is text HUG to 797979 right now at their home. Go and just submit a selfie. Any selfie.
Very nice.
The steps to the link that'll be texted back to them, and they'll be indirectly donating $1, raising $1 for this lovely foundation, for this festival.
That's very comprehensive. Can I ask what part you have in the group? And by the way, who are you?
Hi, I'm Evan Burns, and I'm a friend of Connor's, and he asked me to join the street team today, and I've done a couple of other events with Connor as well. And basically, I just go around asking people if they want to take a selfie with me for charity, and that's about it.
You're very enthusiastic and also informative, so thanks for that.
Yeah, no problem.
My name is Ashley. I'm doing the same thing, just going around asking people if they have 20 seconds of their time to help us donate a selfie of theirs to a good cause.
Very nice. And Connor, unfortunately, the star of the show is
Julia, the Christmas tree. That's me. I've always had a passion for the environment and saving the trees, and I don't know why they're laughing. And when Connor approached me to ask if I would do this event, I was very happy to do so. It's like a second skin to me now. I'm sweating a lot. Ow. But yeah, it's been an awesome event.
Well, your sacrifice and determination and dedication is now well versed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Great time here, right at the Boston GreenFest in Boston.
Double rub test, cleanability, flex steel frame.
That's not good. Oops, sorry.
That's okay. That's Cashmere, the most cleanable in the industry.
Cashmere is the high-quality, family and pet-friendly fabric we even use in commercial projects.
Its durability is unmatched, yet its feel is soft and luxurious.
Cashmere is available in a rainbow of full, rich colors.
Cashmere, now exclusively at Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses.
I'm Dr. Karen Weber. Happy to introduce you to Boston GreenFest once again. This is my wonderful friend Ruth Neve. She's running.
Hi, hola, thank you so much. This is our first time for Casa Latina. Thank you so much, Karen.
And we're about to go ahead and see the eco fashion show of the century.
Living. Basically, whatever you wear is recycled, is eco-friendly, is loving to the planet. So we don't just want to care about what we put in our body, because we definitely want to do that. We also want to care about what we put on our body. And that part makes such a big difference because it's a holistic way to live.
All right, so the next designer happens to be family. She's the only teenage designer in the show. Her name is Francesca, and she is the daughter of the founder of GreenFest, Karen Weber. Let's put our hands together for Francesca.
I've been a part of the GreenFest for a number of years now, and I used to teach at Mass College for Art a long time ago, and for the curriculum I would make sure that my students did an eco-friendly piece. And for me it's a no-brainer. It's like if you really want to create for the planet, it needs to be loving to the planet. It needs to be from your heart and healthy for the planet and healthy for you and those who are wearing it. So my collection was inspired by healthy, holistic living. Eating right, feeling right, thinking lovely, thinking healthy, and feeling healthy with good, healthy, recyclable fabrics. I really see it expanding to larger levels, like really touching more hearts. That's my goal. More hearts and open more hearts so that people will want eco-friendly fabrics and to recycle their own clothing and not waste. We love the planet. We live on the planet. We got to take care of it. So that's really what I hope, and to expand on such great levels that we are sending healing, loving energy to the planet and each other with love. Yay!
Back at City Hall in Boston, one of the hubs for GreenFest. And that is because there is a government here, both local and statewide, and we heard this from Governor Dukakis, that believes very much in this fight for the planet, that believes very much in the triple bottom line. It is wonderful, of course, that behind us we have just a small part of the international community represented here. All over this plaza, all over this city, and all of these multiple tents with these exhibitors and suppliers, they're talking about one thing. They are talking about building a better world, a world that has economic opportunity, a world that can protect natural resources, a world that represents and recognizes that with a new generation, as we touched on, millennials, all things will change. All things are different. And so as we wrap up with the RNN team, and I want to thank them, and I want to thank Dr. Karen Weber and the participants in the Transportation Forum, which I really enjoyed, I want us to think about what is going on in the world today. The droughts, the extreme weather, sometimes the poverty, sometimes the lack of resources, sometimes it's the crime, sometimes it's us being simply a lack of a quality person. And in resilience and in sustainability, that all changes. It changes in a city like Boston when we bring GreenFest and we are about the next generation. Unselfish, preservation, willing to change, willing to be creative. That is the message. And if you are not positive, please change that attitude. We can do it, we will do it, and we will do it all over the world, and we will do it for that little boy who is upset about not getting his popcorn. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm Peter Arpin for RNN and Renewable Now, the show and the network that bring you Screaming Kids and the business side of green.